Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is having a great Sunday morning. It is a little overcast and rainy looking here. Just heard on Weather Channel that it's supposed to be that way other places too, as well as Dallas, Texas. Supposed to have some storms this evening, maybe. Let me make sure that I turn off my phone so it doesn't make noise during the broadcast. I forgot to do that. Let's see. So yeah, today is the last day of Blade Show. Good morning, Keep It Scale Stupid. Hope you're doing well this morning, brother. I myself woke up and ate a leftover burrito from Taco Bell, and it is not sitting very well on my stomach, so I hope that goes away, but only time will tell, I guess. It is feeling a little better. So yeah, yesterday I was able to shoot quite a bit more video, got a little bit more comfortable in my video shooting. Met quite a few super cool people, talked to quite a few makers, picked up some more stickers, not many. This is the only little badge I got so far. Not even sure who that came from. But yeah, one of the super cool people I met was Dark Waters. Not sure if y'all are familiar with him, but he has a YouTube channel. Super cool guy. I spoke to the guy with NCC Knives and shot quite a bit of video of his knives. I spent a long time at the Wii booth and at the Kaiser booth yesterday. I was trying to buy a new prototype Kaiser that they have, but they just would not sell it to me. So that didn't work out in my favor. But the guy with NCC was great. Everybody was great. Good morning, William. Good morning, Nick. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, Throat Goat. Of course, Mr. Ed and Mr. Knives Are Life. Hope y'all are doing well. So I thought today, since it was the last day, and Blade Show actually opens right now, but again didn't want to be there in that first hour, so I'm going to do about another hour broadcast this morning, and then I'm going to head over there. And today is when I'm going to try to scoop up some deals on some stuff. Possibly yesterday I almost bought one at the end of the day from Concept because they didn't want to pack them back, but I could have gotten the giant size Corvids with a black blade and a purple handle for $60 in 154 cm. Pretty good deal. They also had one, can't remember exactly the name of it. They had another 154 cm knife for $60. But yeah, so I thought I did see quite a few of the people that I see on YouTube quite often yesterday, like Melissa, Bees Blades. Let's see who else. Of course, Jared was there. Jared sold out of all his knives at the Wii booth. He had a knife there. I did get a chance to go by Sparrow, of course, to check out the Strix, and I've got video of that, talking to her. We'll go over some of that video here in just a second. But one thing to note, the Skelly version, you definitely can get your fingers through the holes of the skeleton. But the thing about it is they put the holes on the show side, and it doesn't have holes on the clip side. So when you're opening the knife, your fingers are on the clip side. And when you're closing the knife, your fingers are on the clip side. So neither time are your fingers on the side, the show side. And I didn't really think about that. But they do make a left hand and a right hand version. The only time your fingers are close to the holes is when the knife is fully open. So therefore, your fingers going into the holes are not going to matter much. Today I'm going by the Blade Binge booth to check out. No, I did not go by and see Tri-State, but I am going to go check out his knife at the Blade Binge booth. Sorry, but at no times are your fingers on those skeleton holes unless you're holding the knife wide open, which then it doesn't matter. So it wasn't a big deal, but they are making a right-handed and a left-hand version of the Strix. So if you're right-handed, don't operate someone's left-handed skelly, and vice versa. So just use an Excel spreadsheet, William, or a Google Docs spreadsheet. Just start you a spreadsheet and have one column for, Excel, William, be the best. But Google Docs is free and does the same thing. So just go to Google Docs. It'll be free with your Gmail account. You'll be able to figure that out. I got faith in you. So, yep, do what Nick said. So let's go look at a few videos here. We will skip around, and I did have on a steady shot yesterday, so the video should look a lot better. Let me see if I can find. So by date, 6/7. I don't know where. Let's see. Let me let me see what I got going on here. 6/7, 6/8. No. What is going on with the video numbers? I'm trying to figure out what I got going on here. I hope I've not erased any of my footage. Oh yeah. So this video is upside down, so that's great. I ran across this weird company yesterday that makes a ton of fixed blades. Let me bring up the video on screen here. So I'm not sure. I think I showed the name of this company, and I wish I could flip the stupid video. I guess I can. Hold on. Transform. Oh, it's locked. Give me just a second. My camera, I finally locked it to where it won't auto flip now. It'll stay the right direction, but it had a sensor in it where it was automatically flipping. Let's see. Flip vertical. Ooh, that's backwards. And then flip horizontal. All right. So this was the company I ran across. They had a deal, which was pretty wild. Prices $35. Last year was their first year at Blade Show. They were all like D2 fixed blades. They were real inexpensive. Hopefully I will catch the name of it again on video. But they had pretty much every and any style of fixed blade. This is definitely a Chinese company.
Here you go.
Yes, I did go to the Machine Wise booth yesterday, but it was the most packed booth there yesterday. At the time that I was walking around it, there was people just all lined around the front of it. So I decided that's another one I'm going to go back and hit today, along with the Blade Binge booth. I couldn't even get close enough to see the knives. There were so many people there yesterday. I don't know what was going on at the time that I was there. But and that was after the time everybody started clearing out. I just picked the wrong time to go. I don't know.
How's it going?
Must have been a family or a group of people. Yeah, so they had, you can see right there, there's the name of it. Try.
Yeah, now I have.
Try something. Let's see. There it is. I can't read it upside down. The video on my screen is upside down. Maybe y'all can read it. But let's see. There it is. There's a little, the glare is off of it there, so still can't read it. Can y'all read the name of that? TR, whatever it says. Anyway, they had super cheap knives. I'm not going to spend too much time on this video, but
how's it going? Good. Surprised a brand I haven't heard of.
Oh, now you heard it.
Yeah, now I have.
Yeah.
All fixed blades?
Yeah, we were there last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like all the different styles.
Yeah.
Got pretty much everything, huh?
Not yet.
Still working on it, huh?
Yeah, still working. Not easy, not easy.
Yeah, eventually you will.
Yeah.
all right, so let's see what I got next here. What? Is this one upside down as well? Oh yeah, this is the I'm just gonna let these play a little bit so y'all can see. This is that one we saw, somebody else's video that I said I wanted to check out. They were pretty expensive. So I kept looking at this knife like trying to close it.
I worked as an engineer in the
And it's a fixed blade evidently. But it looks like a folder.
And keeping the
And then at the end down here I found their actual folders. They're the ones that had that two different versions, one with the thumb stud and one with a finger nick. And as you can see in the video, I kept looking at it like, how do you close this thing? But because it looks so much like a folding knife, I kind of felt stupid, but not really. Maybe it's a slip joint. It is a slip joint, and I just didn't try. I had my camera in my hand, so I couldn't grab it with the other hand. So it is a folding knife. It's a slip joint, though. That's the whole problem. So I only had one hand. I wasn't really paying attention. I looked at the back, and I was like, okay, it's got a stop pin, so it's got to be a folding knife. But I was just shooting video, I was just looking at knives. But I did notice one thing with their folding knife at the end, down here. And this guy's girl is trying to make a sale. But there's their frame locks that we saw on video. And the one with the thumb stud, you couldn't reverse flick it, but you could open it. But the one with the finger nick, what they call the fingernail nick, or the, tiny little fuller, you couldn't reverse flick that one at all. I couldn't even open the one with the finger nick, and I've got strong fingers, so that was not a great idea.
I work as an executive assistant for a nonprofit here in Georgia. Oh, really? Yeah. I also.
So you can see how little the finger nick is, and I couldn't get my fingernail in there with enough pressure to open it. I don't know why the sound cut out. That was weird. Why did the sound cut out? Does anyone know? Oh, maybe end of the video. All right, so what else we got? Oh yeah, here's the Riot booth. So they had a lot of the Yan knives. Of course, they had a lot of the knives that they OEM for other people. Had some nice chevrons and such.
I'm just gonna grab it.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Make this big again.
You must afford mostly. Very little grind. Within 200 pounds.
can see, looks like I dropped some frames a while back. Still having to deal with this silly Airbnb. Alright. Whoops, now I got it back. I think probably after this point, I've got the videos, the correct orientation. So let me flip it back now. I tried to pay attention after this. I didn't realize my camera was flipping upside down when I was shooting these. So you live and you learn. I'm trying to, you know, it's definitely not as easy as you think it would be. Just walk in and start. Yeah, Ed, and the fact that one was actually just a regular folding knife. It wasn't even a slip joint. So the fact that I couldn't open just a regular folding knife was weird. I can understand if I could pull it with my finger with the other hand, maybe, but yeah, some slip joints. Prices are pretty good on them. On the Riots, they were about the same as on their website, I guess. I got some really good shots of Kaisers and Wies that I've been wanting to check out, and the Wies that I ran across were excellent. Something else I was really surprised by is when I went to the TRM booth. I wanted to feel how an Atom felt, you know, a real one. And all of their knives had great, you know, opening action, but they didn't want to close hardly at all. Like, I had to shake them to death to get them to close. And I gave them the benefit of the doubt. I thought
that's the best OEM in the game.
Yes,
but I was surprised because I don't know, like, so I gave them the benefit of the doubt. I tried the titanium first, so I went over to a G10 or a micarta one, and they all had the same kind of action. Like, I had to shake them to death. Like, let's see what else we got here. I figured out that I could shoot with my left hand and operate knives with my right hand, so I did figure that out finally. I felt like an idiot the first day. I was like, well, you can just hold the camera with your left hand, fool. Like, quit trying to hold knives with your left hand. I didn't interrupt people when they were talking to other people, but I did talk to quite a few people yesterday. You will see on some of these videos here. So this is the Civivi and Wii, I guess. I didn't really shoot much of the Sin Cut and Civivis. I shot most of the Wiis. There's one of one right here I'm looking at. I thought TC might like. I did run into TC and his family yesterday. Spent a little time with them, so that was cool. They had this purple one though. That's a one of one. And this chick beside me was like wanting to fight about it. I was like, dude, I don't even want the knife. I just wanted to show it to people.
Hey, the show goes on for what, 3 more hours?
But it's a crystallized tie.
It is pretty.
Couple more beers.
She said a couple more beers and I'll buy it.
You
And
didn't have to fight me.
then she flicked me up. She was like,
I've got 30 Wiis. Not a bad price though.
yeah, the price wasn't bad on it.
A little too. I know a guy that dies for purple. If I find him, he'll definitely take it.
Oh, absolutely. No problem. Think about it.
But these Wiis, so I wanted to check out some of the bigger new Wiis. There's the Kyklos or something.
How's it going?
Let's see, where am I now?
I'm good.
Oh, yeah, I'm at the Ling Ma. This kid didn't know nothing. It was his second day. He didn't know anything about knives.
Oh, yeah? Somebody coming
I told him I wanted to field duty OG,
Nice.
and he said the guy running the booth
Happen to have an
had one in his
extra
pocket.
OG full titanium field duty, do you?
I do not believe so.
Yeah, I know they're hard to find.
I didn't realize how little he knew, but he didn't know anything about them.
There's nothing.
I mentioned having one of the integrals,
I know he's got a field duty of
and,
some sort in his pocket.
Yeah. Got a.
and he said he wasn't familiar,
Booth for the
but
show,
Well, there you go.
so I'm not too familiar with the designs.
You're just filling in, huh?
Indeed.
Well, that's cool. I won't ask you any hard questions then.
We'll be back from the bathroom in a few minutes. He knows a little bit more about what he's.
that one was nice. I like that one, that integral.
Do you know the
The
price?
Warrior.
Yes.
Thanks.
You know the
Yes,
price?
He gave me a list for that.
You know what the price is on this one?
It's $330.
$330?
Price.
All right.
Took about 10% off of all of them for the show.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention to you. I started early, Scott. Sorry. Ed, yes. I just don't have the upload speed to upload these 4K videos from my Airbnb. I'll have to wait till I get back home.
300.
300?
So that one was 300 and the other one was 330. But I will show some knives. These little magnetic pins were pretty cool that they put on. She got them for like
stuck on there.
They're magnets. You
Oh,
can just,
oh, that's cool.
yeah. Super
I gotta
easy.
get some of those.
They're on Amazon. Yeah. Just
What are they
walk.
for?
So
are they-
like magnet boards, like.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
They're just that's okay.
Yeah.
They're for
Yeah,
the
so it's-
refrigerator, dummy.
Well, like you know, yeah, like if you want to like pin
Yeah.
things to a magnet.
Yeah, like putting your kids' art on the refrigerator.
Exactly.
I should have thought what magnets are used for like that.
It was a real cool way to prop up the knife though and make them stand up for pictures.
Yes.
Little clear magnetic.
And these are our Blade Show exclusives.
Magnet
the last
board.
3 of these. They have Blade Show 2025 on the inside of the backspace.
They had a Wham knife,
which is very fun.
modded ones with the sticker laser.
Gotta
I
save
talk
up
about the fact that I was going to get a laser. Let's see, where are we? Okay, here's the TRM booth, I believe. Yeah. So you can see the action on this thing. Like, it opens fine, but the closing left something to be desired. Like, I had to use my hand, which, I mean, I don't mind, but I'm just so used to tuning my knives where they're super smooth on the drop that I was kind of a little disappointed in how stiff these were, how much I had to actually shake them. So I kept trying. I was like, maybe the G10 one feels better, because I know with some of the Kubies, the G10 versions are better than the titanium versions, but they were all pretty stiff. Trying not to get in people's way too.
Will you tip?
Years, just like hyper deep diving into.
Look at the prices on some of the gold one was like $520 for a little tiny. I was like, wow. This is Chavez. They didn't have much displayed actually. People were over here looking at the interchangeable
Which Ramon's now working on.
scales for, I guess, we'll see here in a second. They had some.
For sure, this stuff, these crossbar locks are going to do that.
There was a lot of people around here looking at the other stuff.
Well, I'd say if it's for your first
I couldn't get over there really, but I tried to aim over there and show what they were looking at. Maybe I didn't.
You going?
How are you doing?
Good. Cards and stickers free?
Yep, I've had them.
Nice.
Yeah, so there's the NCC case.
I'll give you one.
I talked to him. I'll upload this video later. He said he might start making some non-milled blade version ones.
Sometimes it can be hard to find that sweet spot of the lockup with the thumb side and the flipper.
Right.
The forged flats titanium scales we have going on here.
Nice. I love
The
it.
titanium comes in as a sheet, and out of 400 of them, you usually be able to get 18 pairs of scales. So you have to go through and kind of look at them, get a feel for how they match up and how
Like
the mill scale looks.
book match them kind of like.
Yep. So the mill scale's been having some really cool effects as we do double anodizing on them. You can kind of get a bit of a holographic effect as it catches the different.
He had some cool little 3D printed holders for his knives that were custom made to fit his knives.
Printed stands you got me. Lady over there had a really good little idea.
But he talks about
Beautiful. I love the milling on the blades and on my channel, so they're catching on to them.
This is Nick. He's an actual maker. I just don't like it.
Beautiful work.
the maker here. He said he's been doing it 15 years.
OEM for other people as well.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, he's doing some fixed blade OEM for other people.
Why not make some side money and make?
Stuff that's not with the hand ground stuff, that's older stuff that I've kind of just kept around, bring around for shows.
Yeah.
These days, most of the stuff is mill bevels. We'll probably start doing more hand ground stuff for shows.
Yeah, he's thinking about doing hand ground.
And it allows you more time to mess around with some show specials.
Tell them directly.
He was I'll discuss with my opinion on him some other time, but now we're upside down again at the Best Deck booth. Stupid. There we go. Yeah, I wanted to feel a Taipan in hand, but their prices were more at the table than on their website.
All of those. This one.
I did want to check out the Taipan though.
Yeah, and then a lot of them are already sold out. Yeah, this is the new one.
I didn't talk about it with him, Mark, with NCC, but I did talk about it with some other people.
Actually, this one is not for sale. This is my personal piece. Okay, I put it here because.
Yeah, I like the Taipan. I wanted to check it out in hand. That's one I've almost bought numerous times, so glad I was get to hold it.
And
I did like it.
executive knife.
Let's see what else we got here. Oh, I think here, I don't know, what was I doing here? Just walking around, I guess. Oh, there's Melissa Backwoods. There were some guys, of course they're crowded around her. I didn't want to bother her. But she had just shot that video, I guess she did yesterday, about the double knife that go together. I went over to they didn't have hardly any knives at the Strider booth. Really surprised by that. Let's see, where else am I here? Got some more footage, but I will, when I get home, I'm going to put together some better videos, but it's just hard to.
They don't seem to overheat as bad as GoPros. GoPros have that.
GoPros kind of fallen off. They used to be the go-to place. And
Yeah, DJI's really stepped up their camera game since the drone.
yeah, indeed.
It's got some crazy modes on it where you can lock the horizon and you can spin the camera completely around and it'll keep the picture level.
Yeah, I saw that on the Insta.
Does that.
Let's see what else.
Picture of yourself.
I was trying to walk. There she is again. I was trying to come back and see if she was busy. I was going to say something to her, but had some guy down on his knee about to propose to her, it looks like. I don't know what they were doing. I guess he was about to show her that double knife, maybe, possibly. And then Heretic always sets up the arcade at their booth, so that's cool. I wanted to show just a shot of their arcade. And then, let's see. Oh, is this where yeah, B's Blades is standing there. I didn't realize he was shaped like he is. That's fine, no problem, but I just always thought he was just like a small, I didn't realize he was a bigger guy. Ramet really been stepping up their game too. I talked to him about how impressed I was with how they've come up since the Kingfisher and the Peregrine Falcon. Try to not butt in. People, like, I don't know, it's hard. You gotta either stand there and wait until they get done with somebody, or you just kind of
kick ass as of late, by the way. I got a YouTube channel and I talk about y'all all the time about how great you've been doing recently. I don't know, since like the Kingfisher and the Peregrine Falcon first one started coming out, that's about the time y'all started stepping up your game. Yeah. And everything since then, yeah, has been super nice.
Catching a lot more attention lately.
Yeah. I'm promoting you heavy. There's my YouTube channel. It's called Blade Alchemy.
I think I've heard of him. Move over here. He's become the new kind of the.
This knife right here he's about to show me is has a super cool noise.
Content as well. This is the Sharp Leopard.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
I like it quite a bit. I like the harmonics on it.
Yeah, it does.
The sound on it is just great.
Yeah.
I normally prefer a bigger knife, but this one kind of has that Goldilocks zone locked up for me. It's just not too big, it's not too small, it's just right.
Yeah, people don't realize how much acoustics play a part in good action, especially with the fidget. Everybody wants to fidget, you know. It's got to make a good sound. Yeah,
Did you try these?
I did. How much are these?
Show price on these, what do you think? They're $215. $215. The DLC one sold out.
Gonna keep.
Let's see. What else we got here? Go through a little more footage. Oh yeah, this is the.
I really started liking y'all stuff when I saw it at Blade Show West. So. I like.
Oh yeah, Ocaso. I was trying to find Fred because he was hanging out at the Ocaso booth quite a bit. He had a buddy. He helped them when they went to the bathroom and stuff. They had really clean lines. I liked their knives, like I told him when we saw them at Blade Show West. Yeah, I mean Texas, Blade Show Texas. Sorry. I gotta realize that my white balance might need to be adjusted a little bit. Oh yeah, there's B's Blades again. His gal. I didn't really say anything to him either. He was, I don't know what he was doing with the Picasso, but he was busy. Yeah, and here's where I actually get to see all the Wii's. As you can see, the tables are cleared out quite a bit. That's when I prefer going. I didn't go. We watched the videos for Blade Show Texas. This is my first Blade Show, Mark. It's kind of why it is how it is. But there's a few of the ones that I've seen that I wanted to feel like that's definitely one that I wanted to try. So I'm glad I got to feel it. But all their knives felt great. That's the one with the 3 holes. I can't remember the model number. There's a Kaiser. I want to get to the Kaiser video. There's the other one. There's super clean lines.
Man, such a pretty knife.
There's a Riff Raff in the background over there to the left. Let's see. I've got quite a few of these, so. Let's see what else that one's pretty wild too. Pretty wild blade. You can see how that one closes compared to the TRM, night and day difference. That's how I'm used to my knives closing. Like,
Sick action.
let's see. Oh yeah, I wanted to see the banner too. I hadn't held one of those. That was a good size knife. The action on it was great too. And then there's the, let's see. That was a model I wasn't familiar with that I really did like. But you can see the action on it was sick too.
Yeah. That's a big boy right there.
That was one of the biggest ones. I almost bought that one. I think I stopped and looked up the price of it, and it was pretty much the same as on the website. So I was like, if I really want it, I'll wait. I'm not getting a deal really. So,
I didn't know y'all still made some of these.
Yeah.
I've got about.
There's one of the ones I've been looking at with all the holes on it, but action on them, sweet. You know, I like my big titanium knives. I like the blade shape on that one a lot. I'm going to go back today here in a little while, and hopefully they'll be running some better deals.
I got it for too small.
Yeah.
I told him about trading my beacon for a Deca. Like I said, I'll go back and make some videos with these once I get home. Let's see. Oh yeah, so here's the Kaiser. So there's the one, you know, the whatever X series. But here's the prototype Kaisers, and there's one I love. It's called a Serpentine, and it looks like a big Militol, and pretty awesome. So here it is, coming up right here where the prototypes are. So there it is, the Serpentine. So it looks like a big Militol. I really love that knife. That's the one I tried to buy from them. They wouldn't sell me the prototype. But the girl said, man, and all the Kaisers just had butter action. Like they all just dropped shut. And there's a first responders knife that this guy made right over here to the right.
So we got a Spitfire prototype.
And he was standing there, so I ended up talking to him, and he told me all about the knife. He put it on a sheepdog platform because that was the first like Kaiser that got him hooked. And he talked to him and got him to agree to do it. And he's an actual EMT, so he's used it to cut people out of cars, like numerous vehicles. He has one in his pocket, the version 1. And the version 2 is more like the one they're actually going to put out.
Pretty nice.
But yeah, I really like. But you can see the second one there. It's called the CO1C Rescue, and it has his name on it, Jesse something. But he comes up and talks to me.
Nothing, just for it.
Yeah, so there's where I started trying to buy the prototype.
Release this model sign.
Yeah.
But she thinks it's going to come out
Yeah, I do. It
the
looks
next
like a
quarter.
Oh,
larger Militol.
you like? Yes, Militol series,
Yeah.
and you like the.
Yeah, I do like the carbon fiber. Yeah.
Carbon fiber.
Yeah.
Oh, and the titanium.
Yeah, I love titanium.
Yes, I think maybe next.
But do you know how long before this one will be for sale?
I think maybe next quarter.
Next quarter?
Yes, next quarter. I think.
But y'all,
Nice.
but y'all
That's
definitely.
mine.
That's mine. He's a
Yeah, but you
designer.
definitely don't sell prototypes at all.
No.
Because I know some people will like let you like go ahead and pay for them and then wait till Sunday to pick them up because they want to show them, you know.
If we'd have to check with Neil or Azel, it may be something possible. I can't answer that question.
Okay. Because I love.
So anyway, I talked to him about trying to buy the prototype, and then
They're not for sale yet. That's not for sale.
so here's the guy comes up now who made that knife.
Silver wing.
It's like a big Militol.
That's mine, so.
Oh, there you go.
I got a first responder knife for the sheepdog series.
This one?
This one, right?
Yeah. Nice.
So we're working on that. I'm an EMT down in Florida.
Oh, yeah?
So it's a collaboration with Sheepdog Knives and me. So
Jesse?
Yes, sir.
Good job. Yeah, I got a YouTube channel. I'll definitely show it off on my channel.
Absolutely. Please do.
Here's my channel. Here's my sticker. You can have one.
Oh, heck yeah. Dude, I love that. That is an awesome sticker.
That's my channel.
That is awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh.
That is a sick emblem.
Yeah.
So I've been working on this since last blade show, actually.
Okay.
The V1 prototype is this. Here, I'm going to put this back here. Before I steal John's knife. Nope, that was
Yeah, I love my Kaisers.
So this is the version 1.
I've got probably 40 Kaisers.
Right, exactly. So the version 1, since then, we've added some differences. So we increased the size of the of the button lock there.
Right.
This is an oxygen wrench and a 1/2x1/2 wrench area, so it can be used for a nut, or it can be used for a residential gas valve.
Okay.
So the concept behind this was wanted to have a rescue knife that wasn't going to break the bank of a real first responder.
Yeah.
I have 2 kids and a wife, and I'm the only income. I can't afford a $300 triage.
Right.
Triage. Yeah, that's the name of the knife I was trying to think of yesterday.
Right. So I came to them and said, I want to make something that's purpose-built, that's going to be in the affordable range, that does what I need it to do, but that is at a price range that I can introduce quality EDC.
What are they going to run?
Our goal is sub $100.
Oh, nice.
That's what I want. I don't know what it's going to run just yet.
G10 154 probably?
Most likely, or Nitro V is what we're working with right now.
Nitro V.
Ceramic ball bearing with a reversible pocket clip on the back.
So it does have a ceramic ball on the end for glass breaker.
Add a glass breaker
It is.
there. Oh,
It is. That's a ceramic ball bearing glass breaker.
Okay.
So I was very specific about the fact I did not want a tungsten glass.
Yeah, he didn't want a tungsten one.
In my jeans or something like that.
Because it scratches you so sharp, like the one on the bailout.
Oh,
they get the back top of your hand. I hate it.
Yeah, the bailout. Vince made. Yeah, I
Same
hate
problem.
That.
It's so sharp.
Like I had to sand mine down.
That's exactly why, and it won't work at that point. So I was very specific with them. I wanted ceramic ball bearing on this. I've used this on multiple vehicle crashes already, and it's fantastic.
So you are you're an EMT.
Oh yeah.
And actually use it. Nice.
So this one has been tested. This is.
Are you going to offer? Is it all going to be serrated? Probably.
For the rescue, yeah.
Probably so.
But because this is also Kaiser's first top liner lock sheepdog, I wouldn't be surprised if this
they have
comes
a regular top liner lock.
Some regular top liner lock sheepdog.
Yeah, it's their first
This has been the prototype.
top liner lock sheepdog, so maybe after this they'll come out with a regular top liner lock.
I might get a top liner lock as well, because the reason I chose to do this on the sheepdog platform with Sheepdog Knives is that was my gate into EDC knives. I loved it.
Anyway, that was a cool guy to talk to. Oh yeah, here's the deals on the concepts I was showing you. I was telling you about, but I almost bought. They had all these for $40, including the Gideon. So these are the tenable ones. They had pretty good prices on them. I mean, not like drastically crazy. But down here, yeah, you can see. So let's see. Down here they had, there was one of their little fixed blades I got in hand. I don't know why it had such a big, then I get down here to the concepts. And
but yeah, to eat healthier, it's a big change.
I'm hoping I'm gonna, like, with the new job that I have.
Oh, okay.
let's see. So the ones they had for sale were down here. Check this out. They had the full size right here. These somewhere. Oh yeah, right over here. So the little tiny mini ones. But right here, those purple and black ones, the green and black, the white and black, those were all $60, and those bottom two I almost got that jade one at the bottom there. Can't remember what it was called. There was $60 for a 154 cm giant knife. I didn't want to have to haul them back.
Yeah, oh,
Really?
yeah.
Why?
We don't want to take it bad. Too heavy.
Too heavy. Too big.
Too heavy.
Yeah, too big, too heavy. So, great. Choose as many as possible.
Oh.
And if it wasn't black and purple, I probably would have bought one.
Yeah.
Corbett?
Tile Corvette.
Yeah. I've got a Corvette M, the little one.
Yeah, the little
Green one? Size? No, it's small. Yeah, it's just.
Just take Morgan off there and start water actual one.
But that one, the crossbar lock one at the bottom, actually felt real comfortable. Yeah, I almost bought that one.
Yes.
But it was only 110 on the website, so 60 was. I mean, that's pretty much half price.
That's the Quasar.
Go back.
Quasar.
It's a good price.
Very comfortable, very great action. Good lockup, real comfortable. Of course, I'm not showing it.
That'll bend me because I do knives. So you have to tighten it all the way in perfectly. See it?
But anyway, then I go. I think I meet. Yeah, there's.
Yeah, I know who you are. You might know my channel name.
Yes.
I'm kind of infamous, but I'm laid out for me.
Awesome.
But nice to meet you.
That is infamous. Oh, Morgan.
He said that is
I
infamous.
don't know why he made the whole.
So there's dark water. So I ended up talking about Pete, and I talked to him for quite a few